Ubisoft is already preparing a ton of new items for an event that is happening a year from now, which is pretty wild. We got new leaks, namely 4 upcoming items, also that are more imminent, new daily contracts to look forward to, it seems. I also want to give you a reminder for that awesome Origins horse, and there's way more to discuss. So, if you of course like the Valhalla content here, then leave a like to really show your support. And let's go. As previously announced, Christopher won my giveaway number 40 and now tweeted about it. He got the Dark Knight pack. If you want a chance to win a giveaway as well for 2,300 Helix credits, click the link in the pinned comment and be sure you are a subscriber of the channel before you participate. I will be announcing the winner next week. So Joyce is going over the Reda items you can get right now for Opal, and then I will be joining later again for the upcoming content we can look forward to.
Let's start Reda's weekly selection with the daily, which is the halfway front tattoo today for 35 Opal. I like the big Viking design on the torso here with some parts sticking out, but I would personally go for the other tattoo in the shop, namely the right arm tattoo from the Tyrannus pack for 35 Opal. The electric effect from the armor set returns in its design, appearing around the fist, kind of showing off what happens if you punch someone with the armor set on. Moving on to the naval items this week, we've got the Gothic hull and the Holdefolk sail, both for sale for 35 Opal. The Gothic hull got spikes on the edges, which fits the theme very well, but I wouldn't sit in that ship if I were you. Very painful maybe. And the Holdefolk sail got a sun and moon icon going on. We also got 2 Sunin skins at Reda's with figure from the Draugr set, a dark skeleton bird with green lit up eyes flying around England. And we also got the Thunderbird skin from the Tyrannus pack that is quite the opposite, lighting up the sky with its feathers and thunderous eyes. Both are for sale for 150 Opal. And to wrap it up, we've got the Bayonet sword from the Modern Day pack in the selection this week for 120 Opal. Yes, this is the great sword that looks like a gun, and no, we cannot use it as a gun, unfortunately. But the design is pretty nice with the sword part sticking out, but what about the stats, Jor? Are they any good?
Are you sad that we cannot use the gun in Valhalla?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, it would be fun to like...
Yeah, pretty open. I don't know what that would be like. But yeah, we can't, sadly. So you have instead a left-hand attack, where if you hit the enemy, you create this smoke cloud, which can stagger the enemy, so basically stun them for a short time. But only if the enemy isn't like doing an attack or a different animation. So you will find very often that it doesn't work. And then combined with a 10-second cooldown, it's just like a... Yeah, it's a cool effect, but it's not really useful. So I would only really get it if you like the design. Then it's only worth the Opal. And you can, by the way, very easily get some extra Opal now by just going into a River Raid map and leaving immediately. They namely get 10 Opal from the Community Challenge and 5 for the Ubisoft Connect Solo Challenge. That also has you do 1 River Raid map. So, really as easy as that. The other Connect challenges are of course also easy to complete, but the most common way to get Opal is through the daily contracts, of course, at Reda.
And a reminder that if you do 5 of them before the reset on Thursday, you can still get that cool Origins style horse. I actually like it quite a lot, and for a free horse it comes with a lot of details in the armor and also the accessories. I think it matches quite well with the Egyptian armor set from the Wrath of the Druids DLC, for example. So now you got 3 contracts on Tuesday, including the weekly, which means you only have to do 2 more on Wednesday to get it if you don't have it yet. Alright, Jordan, back to you.
Yeah, and what is interesting now is that Andy Reloads in his previous video, of course a link to that in the video description, shared brand new contracts better found in the files of the game. And Jose, of course, told me in an interview, as you might know, that more daily contracts are coming, although we should not expect them really soon. At least, that's what he told me 2 months ago. Well, since then, we had 1 daily contract already, where you have to destroy cards. It's pretty easy, but it's a nice twist for sure. And now Andy reveals that another new one that will likely be coming in the future has to kill some bad guys and burn things down. With the Make It Boom contract, you only have to destroy the cards and not kill the enemies defending those cards, although you will likely still do that. But it seems like with this new daily contract, we have to take out the enemies next to burning things with likely torches. Another new contract likely coming to the game involves lynx attacking a village, which could be fun. Right now we have many kill predators dailies, One with the boar near our settlement comes to mind that can sometimes get stuck, so you have to reload to confirm the kill. And there are, of course, many like kill these wolves missions. But looking at this description, there seems to be more of a reason to go after these beasts, because they're attacking innocent people. Another new contract seems to be called the Skull Crushers, where a group of bandits is going to assault a village, so we again have to defend them. And there's also one called Extreme Rivalry, where one side has recently paid mercenaries to mount an attack, so the other side needs help. I see that Andy put like an image of a Cellot here. Would of course be cool to see them again, especially in these daily missions. Just bring them back somehow. But I doubt it will happen for the daily contracts. And Andy notes that there are way more new daily contracts found in the files by Petter. So really seems that we get quite a lot of new ones in the future. Although again, we don't know when. Now something that's kind of crazy, because Ubisoft seems to have already included a 15-year anniversary items into the game that will then unlock during the 15-year anniversary of Assassin's Creed, which, as you might know, is November 13th. 2022. So that's more than 1 year from now, but Petter already found Ubisoft tattoos that I don't know why you would wear. There also seems to be a Mentor's Guild tattoo crest coming. More interesting though is that every single Assassin's Creed game seems to be getting a tattoo set, likely also for this 15-year anniversary. Again, more than a year from now. So this is likely when the support for the game is winding down and we finally get a new game plus. So still really wild that these anniversary items are already found. Things that could come way sooner than that are a unicorn mount, which we of course saw in Origins and Odyssey already. And we already had a variant that I kind of like in Valhalla, which came with that high elf pack. So it seems like we get a more regular unicorn as well. And they're really doing it. The Unibear seems to be added to the game files and will likely be coming to the game at some point. I never thought we would see this day. If you watch our streams often, then you know that the Unibear was kind of an inside joke. Something we wanted. And with the bears, of course, coming to the game and the unicorn with that high elf pack, things started to look great. And now Andy reports that there is a Unibear found in the files. Maybe it's the 1-year anniversary gift for Valhalla, kind of like the Milena mount we got in Odyssey after 1 year. We will have to wait and see. November 10th is the 1-year anniversary for Valhalla, which on a Wednesday. Another thing that might be coming is the Ezio Revelations outfit as a legacy outfit, which we did not really see in the recent games. So that will be an awesome addition. It should be the pilgrimage robes, and it will function similar to the other legacy outfits likely that we already got. And while Jose implied that the Besom sword is not something we should expect, and he did share a file name for this Besom sword with a description already. No perk yet, but it seems like they do plan to add it as a regular one-handed sword. I already shared some small footage from Pyrite with this blade in my previous video, talking about another familiar weapon that will be coming to the game, but more as a brand new weapon type. And I will link to that big video if you haven't watched it yet at the end of this one. And we of course also know about other new swords that will be coming. These were made by the Mentor's Guild. And I already showcased the Astral Blade before, but now we also got a better look at the second weapon, which increases melee damage on a finisher, which you don't really notice, but it of course looks amazing. And we got Lexar's games footage too. So those are 100% coming for free later this year, but I actually think that a lot of the new items that I went over in this video that got leaked will be free additions at some point, which of course very sweet. So when we know more about their release timing, I will of course let you know here. Subscribe if you haven't already to miss nothing regarding Valhalla. You can check out that big video on the new weapon types coming to the game by clicking on the screen. Now it's time for our photo mod showcase. If you made any cool pictures in the game, then totally share them via the JorRaptor hashtag on Twitter, or by going to the dedicated pictures channel on our Discord. And you can join the Discord via the link in the pinned comment. Okay, Joyce, now time for the photo mod showcase. You as always selected 3 shots with your favorite one at the end. So I'm curious which one did you pick this time?
Yeah, so let's start with Tani Seas 95, who's beheading a druid enemy with only the use of Eivor's fists, it seems. I think this is even a finisher at that time. Pretty strong combo right there. I love the setting of the shot too. Moving on to Ogdog95 over on Twitter, who before taking care of a Frankian enemy took a quick selfie, it seems. Too bad you can't really see the expression of Eivor here because of like the Dark Knight helmet, but makes for a pretty fun shot. And my favorite of these three is the one from I'm the Palmer, where Eivor is coming out of the shadows, showing off the Odin's Blessing tattoo set. Love the hiding behind the wall shot here on the side. And if you don't know yet, you can get this tattoo set for free at Ubisoft Connect.
Oh, wow, yeah, I was wondering about the helmet, but I never saw it with the bald Eivor, so that's why I'm like, whoa, it really covers your whole, like, head, which is pretty cool. Yeah, share your shots, and maybe we'll be in the next video. Thanks, Joyce, as always, and see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye!